Our kids to this fair back when they were littler. It is one of the oldest fairs in Tennessee. The Anderson County Fair opened its gates for the 137th year tonight. For some folks, it's something they mark on their calendars every year. In fact, Evan Lasik, you spoke to somebody who has gone, every year since the 40s?
Yeah, almost 80 years, Ted. That's such an insane number, but Howard Farmer says he remembers the early years of his fair going, and he says it is so much fun still to this day. 80 years in, he looks forward to it every single summer. It meant so much to him that he said it was important that he comes back every single year. That's what he's done, and that's what he says he wants to continue doing. Howard, how long have you been coming to the fair?
76 years.
Wow.
Howard Farmer is the longest tenured guest at the Anderson County Fair. He has seen this fair change a lot from his first one back in the 1940s.
Well, the first fair wasn't much. You know, we didn't have a carnival. Didn't have them livestock barns and all over there. Everything was done right there on the field in a tent. Cattle and everything was in the tent.
Fair President Steve Queener says Howard positively impacts this fair and the community.
What a wonderful guy and a big supporter of the fair. He loves the fair. He's our chairman of our nominating committee and on our fair board. We honored him a couple years ago, and it was his 75th fair. But he's been coming for a long time. I told him that his mom must have dropped him off when he was 1.
When Howard started attending the fair, he said it was confined to a small field. No rides, no games, but still a lot of fun.
They pitched horseshoe, had the horseshoe teams here. And they pitched it, you know, it was competition. Then they had sack races and barrel races and everything for the kids. Had all the kids' activities, you know, because there wasn't nothing for them to do here. And then they had catching the sheep, they had a pen, you know, and they rode the sheep or catch it, things like that, just little activity.
Howard says this fair means so much to him.
You can look at the gauge receipts and see what it means to the county. Now, I know the cities are getting a lot out of it too, because people come to eat, so forth, stay in town. It's a main thing of this thing, once a year.
Howard says he loves every part of the fair and he looks forward to the best 6 days of summer each year. But he really loves watching the young ones find their love for the fair.
I taught school 33 years, and a lot of these little ones are out of students that I had years ago. You know, this is the third generation of them.
All right, Evan, he does not seem like the previous fairs were a disappointment to him in any way, just different. Is that kind of how he compares the old days to the current fairs?
Oh, Ted, that's exactly right. He says it's a little different, but it's always still the same fun. He says the 6 days of summer has always just been a huge thing ever since he started going. But while the fairs may be a little bit more flashy today, you know, you got all the activities, the games, the stuffed animals, this theme has always stayed the same. It's always that community camaraderie that he says he loves so much and that everybody in the area looks forward to.
Big fan of county fairs myself. Evan, thanks a lot.